Doctors reveal first successful transplant of a white hand onto a black body.
You've got everything for you on a plate. I mean, I see the girls waiting outside.
Which brings us rather neatly to footballers' wives. Blimey, that's a big bottle of wine. Yes, Chardonnay's dead. And naturally, they chose to mark her grave in a very special way.
And you got wings.
They put a bust of Michelle from Pop Idol on it. All this time, we've come a long, long way. I waited a lifetime for the day of this time. Oh, I'm starving. Anyone got a pie? Tell me, Michelle, who's your favourite footballer's wife? Gillian Tilforth! It was an extremely moving ceremony.
And through it all, she offered us protection, a lot of love, and affection. Whether we're right or wrong.
I'm loving angels instead. Nice touch, a recitation from the Robbie Williams book of Extremely Common Prayer. I've got it here, look, I've got it here. Funerals, try angels for a burial, yes, and we saw that. For cremation, let me entertain you. Yeah. I'm a burning effigy of everything I used to be. You're my rock of empathy, my dear. Well, if that doesn't work, relight my fire. Well, here's a phrase you don't hear very often.
What about the people that hate my puppy, eh? What do you reckon they think?
What? And you're probably like me, you do things when you're scared you wouldn't normally do, you know. You might feel sick, your hands might start to shake, you might chew your fingernails. For footballer's wife Amber, it manifests itself in a very different way.
Well, you know what, Conrad? They've succeeded because I'm shit scared. Do you want to know just how freaked out I really am?
She eats dog food. Gives new meaning to the phrase Caesar salad, doesn't it? Footballers' wives now, and Shannon has had a nose job.
What do you reckon?
I don't know, maybe it's a bit early to say. You know, she's got that big H on her face. She went out the other day and a helicopter landed on it. Now, with Tanya, it's not just football that she likes. Watch her eyes as she enjoys a game of tiny elf tennis.
Sell the club, Frank. Sell for whatever you can get.
Yeah. If you listen really closely, sometimes you can hear the ball. Club manager Frank's not been too well.
Just a bit.
Hey?
Just a bit.
What?
Just a bit.
Oh, I'm not surprised he's not making sense. Look at his front room. Where does he live? Headache Mansions? Yeah, I've got a migraine coming on. I just can't have a lie down in the front room. Ah! Footballers' wives, and the pace really picked up as Tanya managed to stare Frank to death. Yeah, actually, they didn't show you what happened after that. She keeps on staring and... Oh, Miss Frank, you always made such sense.
Oh, no, I can't.
What's that, Frank?
Oh, no, I can't.
Huh?
Oh, no, I can't.
Elsewhere on Footballers' Wives, there were regrets over a shared fudge bar.
One finger. Never again.
Meanwhile, on Footballers' Wives, the new script arrives. Things were went up a gear this week as we discovered Conrad's sexual preferences.
I like sex. Man, woman, banana.
So deep in my heart, you're really a part of me.
That Tanya, though, she's pretty thick-skinned.
Timo better pay off if I'm going to live the way he wanted me to.
You can put out fags on her face. Amber's had to go undercover. She dons a pair of sunglasses and, well, can you place this accent?
Here we have the sunbeds.
Yes, I never use the sunbed, but here in this country, I need it.
Bongo or Mongo, they drink it in the Congo. She's a desperate woman and she's had to resort to voodoo. Yeah, it doesn't look that much like Tanya, does it? Looks more like Vanessa Feltz. Let's see what's happening through the arched window.
Oh my God!
You really swing when you're winning. New actress arrives on Footballers' Wives. Yes, just put her over there with the other ones. Of course, this was the big retro 70s style party around at recently bereaved Tanya's. And there was some great 70s style dancing. Hang on, I recognise that dance anywhere. And Bruno shows us the trick of driving sideways on Footballers' Wives. How do you do that? Yes, Footballers' Wives is back. Yes, and it came out with all guns blazing. Blimey, this could turn nasty. I'd better break them up. Girls, it's not working. Still, it has to be done. I tell you what, though, Trey's girlfriend, I wish she'd just do her top up. You just do it up, love. You just do it up. If you were just to do it up...
That's all. You know, none of that stupid British Reserve.
Just do it up! Isn't it weird, though, when you end up looking like your bunch of flowers, eh?
Derry.
It's Footballers' Wives here on ITV1. And if you missed it this week, let's just fill you in.
I'd say that somebody paid someone to do something.
That pretty much covers it. Joan Collins has joined Footballers' Wives. Yeah, well, you've got to take the work where you can get it, you know. Which reminds me, you've been frames back on. Yeah. Joni's on Footy Wives, but only briefly. She went straight from there to Casualty for a new hip. Well, this week, the Archbishop of Canterbury was all over the papers having a pop with the Footballers' Wives, saying they were setting a bad example. But who is better, the Archbishop of Canterbury or the Footballers' Wives? There's only one way to find out. Fight! You gotta fight! See you after the break.